Well, hello, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last episode, we had a chat with the kid, Cody Hackins, who proved not so useful. Actually, hurt our cause a little bit. He made it seem that Will Powers is more guilty than he looks, and then he was abducted by the Detective Gumshoe. And now we're in worse for wear. We don't have anything to go on, so we're going to pick up from there as we go to court. We're going to court. We're in the defendant lobby, so let's do it. Hello, Will. ... Mr. Wright. Yes. Why do you look so? Oh, it's nothing. Nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix! Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know, we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Indeed it's not. Not indeed. October 19, 10 a.m, District Court, courtroom number 4. Rabble, 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 rabble. Court is now in session. The trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present in the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Or that director? Hello there. Will the witness state his name and profession? ... How rude can you get? Do you not know me? I'm the director. I made the Steel Samurai noob, RFL. Sal Manella, I'm the director, television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix! Let's start by picking this testimony apart. He looks so fed up with it. She looks so fed up with his... so fed up with his nonsense. Why am I even here with you? You're such a bad lawyer. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone on that trail on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. All stating the obvious. The day of the murder. Let's go. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting till around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. Indeed. Indeed. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Very good. Yes, Your Honor. I may begin indeed. The day of the murder. What have you got? I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. Okay, let's press. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. That's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in the ER industry. Damn. Yeah, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. Hold it. In the employee area?
That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at Was anyone else at that run through?
Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. LOL. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Nope, just us four. It took a lot more time than I thought it would.
Hold it. Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. The WP twisted his ankle during the run-through scene.
Oh right, that's the limp.
Which of course led to me missing my lunch, RFS.
ROFS? Rolling on the floor starving? Sure.
I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area.
Hold it. What exactly did they have for lunch?
T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. Thanks, Edgeworth. Yes, we got it. We connected the dots.
But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch.
Hold it. So in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can't you believe it?
That must have been tough. Phoenix! There she is with a dead stare. Yeah, you're an idiot! Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Yeah, it's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd, now that you mention it. Mr. Manella.
What do you want?
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were two plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
Good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then, drew.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second? If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more.
We were in the meeting till around 4.
Hold it. What were you discussing?
The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can't you believe it?
Actually, I kinda can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting?
During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Phoenix!
Oh my god, with the death there, will you just stop looking at me like that? I know! If his alibi holds, Powers is finished! Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying! Right, of course.
I was at the studios for around 9 that morning.
Yeah. During that morning, I was doing an action scene run through. Yeah, we've done this bit. I pressed on everything. So what am I missing? An action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else said lunch in the employee area. I pressed on that. But I had a meeting in Studio 2, so I ended up skipping lunch. Hold it. We've done that bit. So in the end you did get to eat. No, we've done this bit. Hang on, we've done this bit, but that must have been tough. Yeah. Phoenix, yeah. Doesn't that something the same? I'll tell you, yes, it's contradictory. We've done this bit. I don't understand. What am I missing? Mr. Manella? Yeah, what do you want? Yada yada yada. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table. There was 2 plates, yada yada. Who ate lunch there? Yeah, no, good call. I embarrassed to eat it. I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, what do you mean? Yada yada yada. Yep, well, our assistant brought it to the trailer, yes. Yeah. We were at one point. Moved it down. Yep. The mental image of looking to the grave. Wait a second. Then introduce. I'll press him a bit more. Yes. Till around. We were in the meeting till around 4. Yes. What were you discussing? Get this to say, yep, can you believe it? I actually can, I can't. So another left the whole meeting. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one. Oh, no one left the chairs? Hold it? You didn't take a single break. Oh, yeah. No, it's this bit, yeah. I found it. Okay.
Well. Yeah, not a one.
Sweats. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder, obviously. Hands on the table. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, RFL.
Well... Mr. Manella, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix! Great job! If it took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Oh no, Edgeworth is laughing. Creepily. The break.
Yeah, FWIW, we took a break, RFL. But it was only 15 minutes. 15, it's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, LOL. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
I don't think it would even be enough time for that. That's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Indeed.
Yeah, FWIW, we took a break, RFL.
Hold it! What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? That's the time of death. So you could have gone to the Studio 1, killed Hammer and come back? Guess it's possible time-wise. ... Edgeworth does not look pleased.
But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12.
Hold it. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak, what else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh, right. The other one was Divas. Sorry, D. Vasquez's play.
D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes? That's quite a feat.
Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, LOL.
Hold it. Why is that? Objection! Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Outrageous. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical! Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? No, it's impossible because of the monkey head thing. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to get to the studio in that time. Aha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. Hand on the table. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. Mr. Monkeyhead. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio's mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. ... It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point, and somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. Thank you, I'm amazing. I'm so amazing. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Rabble. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in the studio too on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Rabble. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Rabble. Order. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Well, that went terribly. And it's probably about to get worse, it would seem. There's Edgeworth has a surprise. Well, it's going to be the kid, because, I mean, the kid pretty much put Will Powers at the scene, and it's not going to be good. But we'll see how we get on next time on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you then. Bye!